So, question is what to work on with speech and tongue movements in your child. Now, one of the biggest reasons why speech is impaired in our kids is actually due to spinal movements. When you're working with a child, especially if they have neuromuscular issues, right? You should be able to touch, and the spine does this. Now that's opening the door, right? That's coming over the system. We come to our foods, right? This is why I like nursing a lot, but again, you know, we're just going over the history. So nursing a baby is going to reach and do these things, right? A bottle-fed baby now, they're back getting fed, and you don't have that coming over the food. And then also, too, again, we're hand dominant. So usually they're only getting fed that way. Again, I'm not saying that this is necessarily his history and so forth, but those are the key characteristics that you're looking for. So now you say, oh, my child was bottle fed. Well, now we have to get that function back. So the first place where I'm looking for the function is actually right below here. The tongue is a large muscle, and it attaches in with the clavicle and can attach all the way into the chest cavity. Some of you might refer to as fascia. Please don't think of this as fascia release. That's not what it works.
No.
And so what I'm working on here is just rotating through the top three ribs. But what am I looking for? I want the clavicle to start to separate, right? To get this. Now you're not going to sit here and go like that. But first of all, you have to make sure that that area of the speech is available. The next one you want to go after is the clavicle area. I want the clavicles, when you touch them, that they can roll, right? This is one of the importance of tummy time, right? Tummy time goes back to key issues with speech, not only for the rolling of the clavicle, but the jaw and those kind of functions in. Just a little bit. You got the garbage truck. Mommy has the phone. As we work up now, I'm right around the hyoid bone, not for gag response, and I want that rotation to happen. So what I'm looking for is rotation into the tongue and the esophagus area. But this, see how he's going like that? I'm actually allowing it. What I want him to do is to start moving that tongue muscle around. Most of our kiddos, like again, if I were to touch him on the head, right? They want to escape it, right? And they do the same with this. What I'm looking for is that push through, right? That push through. So when you and I are using tongue functions, guess what? But I'm pushing. Our kids tend to just do horizontal, vertical, but they don't do the arches, the rotation. Right? That rotation shows up everywhere. If not, watch that little dandelion video with the bunny eating the dandelion. You'll see the dandelion just go round and round and round. Rotation in speech and oral functions is huge. So you want to do both sides of this. He's a little bit fussy because he's got a live going on and he's not going to do, but that's what you want to work on. And then eventually too, yes, rotation into the jaw, but I'm looking for him to, like right now, he's just taking it, but I want him to, see right there? I'm allowing him to go past my hand. So I'm not trying to stop the movement, right? But I want him to start pushing me away in a sense. You'll see kiddos too as their language explodes. Why? Because they're like, they go down the hallway and they push, right there. Hey. And our kiddos don't have those functions that increase speech functions. And so, what? You don't like it? No. And so that's what I want you to work on. So work on the rib cage, going into the clavicle, and then up into the lower tongue muscle. You can feel the tongue muscles all underneath here. And that's what you're looking for, is just that play. Nothing purposeful, but just that play. He could be playing with his truck and go from there.